we go. I think we're doing all right. I think my buddy, does it sound all right?
Sounds good to me.
I was listening to you banging around over there. What the hell are you up to, man?
Yeah, well, I'm fucking up my camera. As you can see now, It's crooked. I'll have to fix that. But yeah, I was banging around there. I thought, as long as you were making some really good music, I'd just fuck it all up by making a bunch of crashing and thumping noises, because that's the polite thing to do to your friends when they're playing.
Yep, I do it as often as I can.
Yeah, actually, I completely apologize for not even thinking about muting when I was doing that. So, oops.
No, it was actually kind of cool. It was like having a drummer.
Except he didn't keep time. Or, wait, that's...
Well, it seemed like you could count to 4, so it wasn't really like having a drummer, but it was close. It was close.
Well, look, Charlie's out there.
Oh, Charlie.
Jimmy is out there.
Jimmy Biter. Nice. Cool. Jimmy, I don't know if we've met. If we have, man, forgive me. My brain sucks with names. It's terrible, but it's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're going to do a little bit of jamming tonight. We may have some other guests join us.
Hope so.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. And just kind of a little bit of Sunday night jam because we can. And, you know, some of us have to work tomorrow. Jeez, I got to be to work in, let me see. That's 12, 13, 14, 15 hours I have to be to work.
15 hours, yeah.
I could probably get some rest between now and then. Maybe.
You could, maybe.
Yeah.
Hour or two.
Right, right. Nice. I'm messing with a new plugin tonight. I'm using, well, not a new one for me. I'm playing Plini. You know, it's
really
a pretty nice sounding effect or amp sound. Took all the delay off it. I just got a little touch of reverb.
I do believe tonight I am using Rebay. Yes, I am tonight running Rebay.
Nice. Let's hear how she's sounding.
Let's see here. Up, down. Let's see here. So I think I got a volume knob on here somewhere. Hey, I do.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
This just my. There's no. There's a little bit of delay and reverb on this, but not a lot.
There you go.
Yeah. The transition. And I'm not warmed up. I've been sitting on a dog for 2 days, and I didn't get to play very much while I was over there. So, you know.
Right on.
I tried doing this. Quentin
Dude.
fucking James.
Howdy. The kids is in the house. Nice. Good
How's
to
your
see
leg,
you,
buddy?
man.
Come in and play.
Yeah, if you want to come sit in on some head cutting tonight, you're more than welcome, man. Just let me know. I'll shoot you a link somehow or a text. I got your email address. I'll email it to you. Yeah, Quentin fucking James. Yes, indeed. Why don't I just switch over to your pick? And also, I've got a new camera that I'm using, and it's a really expensive one, and it doesn't have autofocus set up on it right now. So it's probably not going to autofocus on that. So
Nope, it says screw you.
Yeah, it's just like, whatever. It's like $1,000 camera that I don't know. I can't even. There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
Good grief, crazy.
Yeah,
I could
crazy
switch
stuff.
to this other one that does have autofocus, so you could all see this beautiful pick that I'm playing with tonight. It's a little bit thicker than I normally use, but
Yeah.
well, I will give it a try, man. I've played with it a little bit, like kind of like being in high school. Maybe.
No,
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not really. Turn on that light. Let me turn on my plant. Let me turn off my plant light. I'll be right back in the frame here.
Oh,
Turn
but you're-
off that big thing.
You're growing. You're growing. And you're
Well,
playing a Les Paul tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm playing a Les Paul tonight. I dug it out, and you know what? After all that hanging around and sitting around and bullshit that it did, you know what the fuck? It was probably
Stu?
half a step flat and a half step sharp on various notes, and it it hung for months on
yeah.
the wall. So I don't know who says these don't stay in tune. They're fucking wrong. I could have played it the way it was off the wall.
Right.
You'd have said, maybe you need to tweak that a little bit, but it sounded okay.
It was in tune with itself, ultimately.
Yes.
The intonation must be good.
Well, the guy that taught me how to set that up is pretty good. So,
I was going to say, I know a guy who can fix that if it's got a problem, but yeah, I think
no, intonation on this one's
did
good.
it.
Douglas, on the other hand, I gotta fix him. He's way out.
Yeah.
Let's see now.
And the Ibby's been kind of on the back burner, it seems like, as of late, too.
I'm intimidated by the fucking soldering of the switch. The wiring of the switch is I'm gonna do it, but watching videos, and if we were sitting next to each other and you told me what to do, that's how I learn best. Is just
I understand.
do that, do this, and then I do it, and it's done.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah. I actually, last week at work, I did quite a bit of soldering. It was astonishing.
Did ya?
I soldered, I think it was last week. Might have been the week before, man. I had to resolder an entire circuit board on a PV Classic
Oh.
50 amp.
Wow.
I talked a little bit about that. That was
That's
certainly a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was very,
crazy.
but it was, that's easy. The hard
Yeah.
part's getting into it. Getting the circuit board out of the freaking amp to take longer to do that than solder up 500
Yep.
little mechanical computerized solder joints. That's kind of fun.
Hey.
I talked a little bit, went over on the jam with OU812 today. Had a really good time with those boys, man. A lot of really great guitar players sat in on that one. That was really neat.
Yeah, that was neat. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing, but I got to listen to most of it. It was a really good show. Really good show today.
Yeah, some really great players on there. Really cool. Really inspiring. It's nice to get to play with guys at that level. Because it's inspiring, and you got to try and keep up. If you can't play that fast, play more melodic than they do, and if you can't play that melodic, play fat. It's like, good grief, you get to you go, cutting heads, man. Really fun. There was a guy on there today, Charles, who I had watched play one other time, and man, that dude, wow. What a great guitar player that guy is.
Yeah.
He picked some really great songs, and he's learned them Nat's ass perfect. So, yeah, pretty neat to get to hang with those types of dudes.
Yeah.
Had a really fun show. Did a gig last night with my band Some People, and played first gig with our new bass player. Yeah, we're still, I think everybody's kind of unsure as to whether or not he's a permanent member or not, but if the guy wants to hang, he is certainly more than welcome. He was really, really solid.
Nice.
So it was really fun to get to play with him and get to meet him in person.
Yeah.
So it was really fun to have a new bandmate like that. That's the first time that has ever I've ever been willing to do that. Kind of had to in that moment.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the deal. And that guy that gave you that gig, that was something else.
Yeah.
That guy, I like him. He's a cool guy. This was for his wife's birthday or anniversary or something?
Yeah, wife's 50th. Yeah.
What a cool time.
Awesome. Welcome, Mitch. Hello, man.
Hey, Mitch Amon, welcome.
Yeah. I met her at that gig, but when I met them, we were loading gear out of the club, and so I got to kind of say hi, and then I had to get back to helping get the gear out, earning the money. Loading in, loading out is what you get paid for, and playing is kind of the middle ground.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah, but that was really fun. She was really cool, and met some of their friends. We were working, so I don't have a lot of time to be terribly social in that environment. When we get to take a little break, I like to get out and just kind of be quiet a little bit, go outside and just kind of be by myself. But it was a really, really fun night. Tons of cool people. Man, they had a huge turnout for her birthday party. So
fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of her family. And one other really neat thing that happened last night was I learned how important hearing aids are, because there was a couple there that were complaining that we were too loud, right? And we are not loud. We are one of the quietest bands anybody could ever hear. But while we're playing, apparently these people couldn't talk to people around them, right? So I kind of got wind of that, and at one of our breaks, I walked right up to the guy and his wife who were complaining that we were too loud, and I said, "Hi, my name's Marshall. How are you doing?" Guess what they both said?
Stop yelling.
What?
No.
They're deaf. And they're out there with the band playing, trying to hear people in conversations, and they couldn't even hear me when I said hello with no music going. So, the importance of hearing aids, because we had to turn, we literally had the PA turned off. I mean, to the point that it was almost off, because it was her parents. So we didn't want to be rude about that. So the whole band, everybody was listening to our monitors, which is fine because our guitars come through that, and we don't have loud amps blowing people's faces off like a lot of bands do. Most bands do. If you have an amp on stage, you usually are blowing the audience faces off. That's normal. So all you can hear is a guitar and you can't hear the vocals. Or if you can hear the vocals, then the band becomes so loud that it's annoying. right? People want to be able to talk when they're out at a bar type thing. So anyway, it was, but the bass player's new friend, we'll just call her a friend, was there, and she said it sounded great. So, you know, but as soon as folks left, we turned it back up. So our third set, we got to get a little noisy. So it was an interesting night. So
cool.
Really had a good time. Played really well. Our drummer was really sick last night. He had a really nasty cold, unfortunately. So if I come down with something,
you blame the drummer. It's always a good day when you can blame the drummer.
Yep, always. So we'll see what happens with that. So what you been up to, man?
I went over to my friend's house and watched the dog this weekend while they went away.
Oh, nice.
Threw some money at some machines that just kept it, and then came home.
Oh, yeah.
I had a good time. So, and you know, good. I got to hang out with her kid, his stepson, her son, and he and I get along really well. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh, and, that's awesome.
I got a TV out of the deal, so that
a new TV.
Well, it's not. It's new to me, but it's not new. Right. But it's. I'm gonna try. It's a 42-inch TV.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all three of these off of the front. And put that one on here.
Yeah.
And break up my real estate on one screen.
Yeah. Put three screens on one, ultimately.
I'm absolutely in this for zero money, except the next time I go over there, I'll be loading it in my car and bringing it home. Right. So if it doesn't work out, I'll just throw it on the face suck for $50 or whatever, and somebody can have a TV if it doesn't work out.
Nice.
So,
nice.
And it will cost me nothing to do that. Other than that, that's about it.
Let's see that. Let me see if I can pin this. Can I pin this? No. I'll have to go to YouTube to do that. Give me a moment here. I'm going to go to YouTube and pin a post that I just put up. Where is it? Give me a second here. Time out.
No worries.
Time out.
I'm just here to hang out for a while. So, you know. I'm probably going to do something illegal here soon, you know, but we'll see what happens.
Nice. That's perfectly okay.
Yeah. Well, it's federally illegal. It's legal in the state that I'm in. So, you know.
I'm waiting for them to come get me on that one.
I could use it. I could use a break. Bread and breakfast might be all right. Who knows? Bubba might be okay to be with. I don't know. I've never tried. So,
yeah.
Going to federal prison, that'll be a new experience for me. Maybe I'll make somebody happy.
That you could save somebody's life while you're there.
I could save. I could. I could give them resuscitations. That's what we'll call it.
Big ol' A. Let's play to a backing track. What do you say? Okay. This one.
I might need a pick. Let's see. Yeah, I got a pick now.
I'll throw Clint and James' pick to you. There you go. You catch it? Nice.
Yep, I got it.
Good. And I got another one here because he gave me two. See? I only asked for one. Fucker gave me two.
Asshole. Quentin fucking James, that guy. Holy mackerel.
So, this first one, this first one's just straight up E major.
Yeah.
So, you know the E major? There it is.
Still with my finger slips, I don't.
Yep.
Whoops.
There it is.
Sorry, I was just throwing around there.
That one works too. We can play jazz.
Yeah.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Am I first or you first? Who's first?
Let's flip for it. Call it in the air. Quentin James or the fucking dog? Say
The
it.
fucking dog.
You win.
All right. I
All
go
right.
first then. We'll
There's
see what
that
happens.
side up.
This might be
Okay.
bad. Hey,
Let's see, E
TV's
major.
out there.
Oh,
E major.
oh, yeah. Here we go. Hey, I want to welcome one other person here to the jam. We're gonna everybody say hello to Mr. Jam Pro Sound,
Hey,
Mr. Justin.
Jam Pro.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Too loud.
Nice,
Sexy
sound
porn
great.
star right there. Oh, I mean, announcer voice. Announcer voice. That's what I meant. Yeah, not porn star.
How you? What's that?
I said coming up right after traffic.
Nice, nice. What are you up to, man? How you doing?
Turn that down, Richard.
I'm tired of being stuck in the house. Now I'm just going to be congested and the point where my nose just randomly decides to start pouring stuff down my shirt, you know, so
Yeah, catch it with your tongue.
the fever went away, so that was nice.
Oh, jeez. That shit's going around, dude. Our drummer played our gig last night, dude. He sounded like you do.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. He was hurting, man.
Well, mine's been lingering for a couple of weeks off and on, and it's just kind of progressively gotten worse and worse. And then, I mean, I had a fever of like 101 from like 4 o'clock Friday morning until about 6 o'clock last night.
Oh, that's awful.
Bummer. Ay, ay, ay.
And, you know, you can only stay in bed so long and drink so much and try to do all the things you're supposed to do before you go absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get up and you try to do something to take your mind off of it. And, you know, standing up wears you out. And then you start the process all over.
In there. Yeah.
Well, I think Richard and I are going to kick things off tonight with a little jam. It's in E major. Are you prepared to play something tonight, Justin, or what are you gonna do?
Probably not, man. I'll hang out, but I probably got about a half an hour and I'm done for the day. So,
All right, understood.
We're happy to have you here for as long as we got you.
Where's he sticking
What
his
you got?
tongue? Is that guitar hack?
what's that?
Look, Quentin has made a comment over there. If you go over to the right side, you should be able to see the live comments.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, got it.
Where's he sticking his tongue?
Catch you. Nice. Well, let's give this track a shot. Richard, you won the flip, the Quentin toss, the pick toss.
The pick
So,
toss, yeah. All right, we'll see what happens. I'll turn the guitar back up now.
We'll
See
let
if
you
it still
have a
makes
stab
guitar
at this.
sounds. It does indeed.
Here we go. And it's come in nice and softly.
There it is. I feel better now.
Thank
There we go.
Well, that worked.
We got a little jam in. I like
Nice.
it. Yeah.
I saw you threw the link out there. Hopefully, we're going to get somebody else coming up here. We need
Well,
more.
We'll see what happens. Mitch is here. It'd be fun to have him come join us again. It'd be great to have Quentin come in and play a little bit. Maybe Great Vanzini would want to come cut some heads. Interesting how, and now I got to do some technical stuff here real quick, because in my headphones, your guitar was twice as loud as the backing track, and you were saying you were having trouble hearing the backing track.
Because my input got screwed up on my my output on my amplifier got screwed up, and it's up now. So now we need to readjust.
Okay,
for
get it on the next one.
The other, yeah.
All right. Well, what we'll do on the next one, what we'll do is I'll take the first one, and you can mute yourself and get your levels set.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be way too hot, but I didn't know where to put it to begin with. I backed it down to -5 now, so we'll see where it's at when we start up the next one.
Cool. Justin, what was your thoughts on the mix on that? Just curious.
You're breaking up a little bit somewhere.
Who is?
You are. Marshall. And
zero clipping.
It's not a clipping thing. It's like on your. I'm guessing it's probably pedal board or something. It's fuzz. It's signal fuzz.
I'm playing through an amp sim even. Oh shit! There's our next one. Yeah, let me check. Let me check.
Me.
And
Sorry,
Richard was quiet. Yeah, he was a little bit better at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, my levels are screwed up for the stream. Now we'll have to fix that again because I didn't realize. I don't know how my output got turned down on the amp sim, but it was down to like -40 or something, or -50. It was way down. That's why I couldn't hear it.
Okay. I'm gonna do one thing here real quick. I'm gonna disappear, but I'll be back. I promise.
Okay. We'll be right here watching you disappear, but come back.
All right. I just upped my buffer a little bit on my audio interface. See what that does. I didn't hear any breakup. Yeah, I didn't either. But Justin's not listening with headphones in his studio, and I don't know if that's causing some issues on that end or what. I don't know. I'm not hearing anything. It sounded clean as a whistle.
Yeah,
I'll have to listen back. Yeah, we'll have to listen back. Yeah, it sounded nice and clear. And I had nothing it wasn't clipping though. It was just something, and it could be my internet connection for all I know, dude.
Yeah.
I live in little small town USA.
There goes Mitch. Maybe an internet thing. Thanks, Mitch.
Exactly. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Vanzini. Great Vanzini. Good to see you, brother. Hopefully, I think, I don't know what the weather's been doing over on your side of this country or the state, but we got cold today, the last couple days. What's been happening on the west side?
We've been cool over here, but not cold. Probably in the 40s, mid 40s, upper 40s during the day.
Nice.
Not terrible. Yeah. Not terrible at all. I'm pretty normal valley weather, really. So,
yeah. We got, man, tonight I walked outside, man, that wind blowing, man, it was, it was nasty. It's getting nasty.
Over on the Tigard area there, they do have more wind than we do here in Forest Grove. It might be a little breezy here, but over there it's a wind. You definitely tell the difference that way. So wind-wise, it was a lot colder over there because of the wind chill.
All right, and Justin's even further south, or south and east. What's the weather doing over there right now?
I'm not sure what the temperature was today, but we had snow today, a little bit.
Yeah.
We had flurries overnight, and then it melted off, and then we got a little bit more this afternoon.
Yeah, we had, it was said yesterday on the way back, we got a little nervous because coming back over the hill from Walla Walla, they were saying it was freezing rain on the hill, going up Cabbage Hill.
Oh, that always makes you feel good going up Cabbage.
That's a fun drive.
You're going to go no place but up, and then you're going to go no place but down. That's how that works.
You're right.
In the van.
Yeah. Rain, then dry, rain, then dry, then rain. Then... Typical Northwest weather. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Wow. 60s and coming to GV in the South Valley there. Holy mackerel.
Wow.
I don't think I'm ready for 60 degrees yet. That's like warm. It's still wintertime.
If it had been 60 here today, I'd have been on my bike riding instead of sitting here sick.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. 60-ish this coming Friday, so that'll be nice.
My weather should be similar here. I'm only about 50 miles north of him, so...
That'll be 10 degrees colder.
Right.
Welcome to Oregon.
Yeah.
Nice. You can check the weather. See what it's doing right now.
I need to get my tablet set up anyway. So turned on, ready to go.
Nice. Get her all warmed up.
Yep. It's very cold. It's been off all weekend, so.
Let's see. I'll take a look at this. Okay, that's just the same thing over and over again. Well, we got one more track that we could do. This one's in C major.
Okay.
So kind of you could use the A blues scale to give it that little bit of a country vibe.
Right.
You know, so I'll this one's a little bit shorter in length. It's a little, maybe half as long as that last one. So we'll just we'll take turns with this one, see how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna mute up and play along while you're doing that thing.
Okay, I got to put a bunch of delay and chorus and octave and wah on this because I don't want anybody to hear what I'm actually playing. Okay. All right, here we go. Some place in time we'll go. At some point in time we'll go. Here we go. Just push and play. We'll see what happens. I don't remember what this track sounds like actually. So we'll see. It'll start here in a second. So nice slower tempo. So I'm gonna go to single coils.
Hopefully that sounded better. Sounded great on my end.
Not bad. That mix was really nice. That sounded good. It seemed a little bit nice. I think my guitar could be louder, but hey, I'm okay with that.
Sounds good.
I can hear myself.
But yeah, I can hear myself, and that time was much better. I don't know if I overpowered the track or not, but it sounded good on my mix.
It sounded fantastic. Sounded great.
DOA.
Jesus, welcome, brother. How we doing?
I'm Preston. Music.
Preston.
Got that delay going for days.
Yeah. Ping pong, ping pong. I gotta hide behind some shit, man. Otherwise, my playing sounds terrible, right? It's gotta have a bunch of delay on. I don't even know what all effects I had going on that. That's one thing about not using a regular pedal board is that I can't tell what's on and off all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that was just delay and reverb, and I have a compressor on basically 24/7 right now, which gives me a little bit of a sustain. Hey, Joe, how we doing? Preston, you ready to play some guitar tonight? Come on, dude. Jesus, you want to come play some guitar? Talk some guitar tech, shop, writing.
Say bad stuff about me. I mean, come on, there's a bonus right there.
There we go. We can talk some shit about Richard, man. He won't care. One thing I love about this Plini effect is that you turn the delay on and off, and it actually tails out over the...
Yeah, mine isn't. I don't think mine tails out. I don't.
I don't think...
I guess it does.
It does.
Okay.
That's got an
Never
interesting...
paid attention to that before.
Yeah, nice.
Not getting a phone call. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
I've got a decline. There we go.
Oh, geez.
This is more important.
Right on. Well, let's move on to another one because this is just all about. I'm ready to get some playing, and I played all night last night, but played all afternoon today. Why not?
Yeah, and I haven't gotten to play at all. I'm just now starting to get warmed up, so you know.
Okay. Well, we may have to. I've got.
We'll see what happens. Oh,
I definitely have.
I got a question for you, and it relates to what we're doing right here.
Okay. Right on. Yeah, they have a volume knob.
Yeah, but why do you keep reminding me of that? I always use it. When I look at the pickups here, it almost looks like they're like this to the strings. This one's not as bad. The bridge, pretty level, but this one here just looks like it's down. But this is tapered, this outer ring thing, so it's hard to tell. What is the spec?
Yeah.
How close should it be? I've got the thing. I got tools to measure, but I don't know where I should even put them.
I try and get them to sit level in the pickup cavity, level with regard to the strings. The strings are a flat line.
Yep,
that's a flat surface. So you can get that pickup sitting there flat with the strings. Then you're pretty good, and then you can measure, with that.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes. Some guitars, they just don't sit level. No matter what you do, you push down on one side and it goes right back to the way it was.
Yeah, this is solid. I can't push this down.
Okay.
But and like I said, I don't know. My eyes may just be getting fooled by this outer case cover.
Yeah.
So
Richard,
I can measure it and see, but I just wondered.
That the pickup ring is tapered. Do you mean that it's thicker at the neck end than it is
they all
the
are.
bridge?
This one's actually the opposite of what you just said. It's a little thinner at the neck end than it is at the body because the Epiphone kind of has that rounded top.
Yeah.
So
I was just wondering because the way you explained that at first, you made it kind of sound to me like maybe the pickup ring was backwards.
Oh, yeah.
And that happens too. Sometimes people pull those off there or pull the pickup out of there. and they put the pickup ring in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's done on
and I'm
Les
playing on
Pauls.
strings that are 2 years old too. So, sorry, they probably sound kind of yesterday.
They sound kind of dead. Yeah, they're always tilted a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that looks pretty much it. And our guitars are very, very similar, except yours is real and mine's fake.
Yeah. Well, that's still
it looks very, very much the same. So I think I'll just measure the distance and see what that is. You were talking about that on the show the other day. Watch Marshall shows. You learn shit.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
Dude, that was Friday. I sent 2 guitars home. Well, with young ladies who are going to learn to play guitar, which just makes
That's so exciting.
Scott.
So exciting. Wow,
Dude.
Scott Kidwell Music. Hello and welcome.
Scott. Dude, it's great to see you. Your guys are looking at one of the best electricians in the state of Oregon, my fellow tradesman. Hope things. I know electricians are kind of pussies because they get to work in the dry and the warm.
Well, yeah, but electricity doesn't like the wet and the cold.
Right, exactly. Man, I should have been an electrician. I should have done it. Given the fact that Scott, you're here, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a guitar that you'll recognize. Give me a second.
Marshall was just copying me. He gets a little jealous.
I got jealous. Doggone.
I brought out my cheap Epiphone, so he had to show off his fancy real Gibson. I like his SG better than his Les Paul though. Yours isn't a Les Paul standard though, is it? That one's not a standard, is it?
All right. You recognize this thing?
Is your Les Paul a standard? Is it a Les Paul standard or is it
no.
Les Paul custom?
Well, yeah, it's a Les Paul traditional. It's not
traditional. Yeah, see, mine's a standard.
It's a
So
standard.
they're very similar, but just a
yeah, they're built after a traditional era of Les Paul standard guitars. So that was at the time that I bought that. If you want to talk money, it was more expensive than a Les Paul standard. But that was in 2011 when I bought that black one.
See, this is a 2000, and this is a 2012 Epiphone. So they're similar in year.
Yeah.
And it's a Epiphone Les Paul standard. At least that's what it says here. I presume when I got this thing, it was pristine. It still had the stock strings on it. It was
the big difference. You can always tell a Les Paul standard from a Les Paul studio. Anything without binding is a studio, and they're the most affordable Les Pauls. Like that's the kind of the goal, the rule of it. There's really nothing different aside from the binding. You could buy a studio that has the exact same pickups as a Les Paul standard, but it doesn't have binding around on the neck or the.
Cool.
There's
good information to know.
Yeah, there's small differences, I suppose. Oh, Mitch, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, there you go, Preston.
Boy.
Thank you, brother. Now, this guitar right here, because Scott's here, this is a guitar that when Scott was involved with one of the bands that I played in my good old hometown, Portland, this guitar was one that he put, I don't know if he put strings on it or not, but he tuned it a couple times. I had a white one that was exactly like this, and but I played gigs on this guitar when Scott was working with the band, and he teched for myself and a guy named Pat Ryan, who was just an absolute monster guitar player, and I miss that guy dearly. So anyhow, I thought that might be kind of fun to show you and play this one. It's got a Floyd Rose on it. I don't do that very often. Ben notes really crazy. Let's run through. Let's see. That first one was. Let's look for a different backing track. Something that's hits a little more home, maybe. Let's see. Let me see here. Give me a moment here. We'll listen. See if I got a track.
Thanks, Vinzi.
No, give me a second here. We'll find a backing track like in B. Hang on here. I think this one's a B flat, damn it. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm trying to find one that we can get a hook on here. Give me a second here. We'll find one that we like.
I got time.
We're good. This is slower tempo, looks like. So this is E minor. That was a little more pace, I think.
Yeah, a little out of my comfort zone, but it was all right. Did okay.
Aye.
Trying to find a tone I liked with it was a lot harder.
Oh, sorry. Let's stop that. Fine. Yeah. There we go. We need to start that over again.
I did so good. The crowd has gone wild.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna stop, man.
See? They love me.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
This is the kind of fantasy that you can have with the internet. You too can believe that these people are streaming for you. That's a good laugh.
Yeah.
Good laugh.
And it's fun to have guys that do that stuff on live streams that you know, they put the applause in and all that stuff. It's really it's
I don't have
fun.
all the sound effecty things. I got one sound effect and I don't know how to make it work yet, but we'll figure it out.
Right. Well, I did get some applause stuff.
Did you?
Yeah. So, but the other thing I can do, like I'm doing right now, let me just show this real quick. I think I can do this. Yeah. So.
Hey, all hail Lord Spike. Hello, LSB.
Yeah, there he is. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take that last piece of music that we just got done soloing to.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a loop out of it. All right. So let's. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do this. I should be able to do this. I don't know the tempo. Okay. So
pretty
right
slow.
there. Yeah, it's a slow. It's a very slow tempo. Okay. I'm gonna split this right here. I'm not using a grid because I don't know the tempo of this song, and so I'm gonna remove that. And now I should be able to. Whoops. I can't remember how to do this. Let's see. Create. Let's see. Create time. It's time selection. I want to make a loop of this, and I can't remember how to do this. You're watching me.
Try and remember something you used to know how to do. I've been there many times.
Yeah, I can't remember how to make it up on the timeline. Select the actual this thing so that I can make it loop. And I can push
automatically go back to the beginning.
Yeah, it'll start right over again. And if I could just right click on this and go add item to ruler or something like that. But here's what I'll do. I'm gonna have some balls here. Watch this. Watch how big my balls are. Wait, hang on.
Whoa.
Where'd it go?
That's big.
I know.
So big
I gotta
they
get
disappeared.
I gotta get so close to this. This is kind of stupid that I have to do this because it's just way easier than I'm making it look.
Right.
And I can't even see the, okay, here's the ending of it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have some balls. Now I gotta select this whole thing. So here we go. I'm gonna select it right there, right there. There we go. Now I'm gonna drag over here. We'll see if this works.
Okay.
We will see. We will see.
Just
now I know this is taking forever to go all the way to.
Dragging,
yeah. Now here's what I can do. I can speed up this process because I'm not all quick with keyboard shortcuts. Justin would probably be done with this in half an hour ago. Because that dude, when he edits stuff, it is quick. So now, oh come on. Now I got a time selection here. Good grief. And I like to hide my toolbar down here. It's kind of fun, but it does get in the way. All right, so now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to this right there.
Jack Flash, welcome, brother.
And I'm gonna start right there, and I'm gonna say play a loop. Okay, ready? So this is just gonna go around and around and around. Jack, what's happening, brother? You ready?
Sure.
Can we hang? Anybody wants to play an E minor, let me know. You can just drop in. There's a link in the top of the chat. Here we go. So the click's going to happen at the end of the piece. more wah. I need more wah. Need more wah. Damn. play the blues all night. That's Dorian. Oh, that's Dorian for you, baby. That was fun. A little bit of fun with that one. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, I hope Justin's doing all right. Richard, I think he had an emergency appendectomy. I think that's what happened. Hey, Lord Spike, thank you. LSP and Preston, man, thanks for the compliments. I appreciate that, man. That's fun. You get to cut loose. I've been playing the fuck out of my guitar the last couple days, so I am really pretty well warmed up, man. I'm ready for anything. I'm just digging it. Been playing and really having a good time. Something kind of, my boss has got the same funk that seems like Justin and several other people or drummers got. And so tomorrow I'm going to have the shop, have to run the shop all by myself. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not going to get to work on a lot of guitars tomorrow. We've had a lot of people coming in with the tax season. People get refunds on their taxes, man. That's a big boom for their income. So people are buying a lot of stuff. So, got shut down by the police. You wonder why everybody hates the police. Not everybody, but 70% of us don't dig them. The police around here, I never have to deal with them. And if I do, it's because I'm giving them a guitar lesson. So I think we got some pretty good guys around here. Or I sell them guitars, or I'm teaching their kids to play guitars. So we got a lot of good dudes around here. Thank you, Vanzini. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, pretty cool little spot to live where, of course, people say they hate the police. I mean, we see them do a lot of mean shit to people, but still, yeah, it happens. What did they shut it down for? Did they give you a reason, or did they give people a reason? Curious. Like over capacity, or were there minors in the bar drinking, or did they bust somebody outside with drugs? Noise complaint. Okay. The front door was probably open and the apartment building across the street called. Something like that. Hey, would you mind shutting the door? No, we got to shut it down. Who knows? Dewey, yeah, 99. Yeah. Yeah, I got a Dewey also, man. I ain't afraid to admit it. Don't drink and drive. That's fucking stupid, especially in Northeast Oregon. We have a little teeny town here, and the guy that writes the most tickets for Deweys in the state of Oregon, not in Portland, not in Salem, not in anywhere else, is right here in Union County. He wrote more fucking Dewey tickets than the guys in Portland. And there's 14,000 people that live here. So yeah, he wrote a few, quite a few. So yeah, I got one and I deserved it. I drank 2 cans of beer and got behind the wheel. I didn't even think about it. What's happening, brother? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. And to pay visiting bands. Exactly. Yeah. That's a bummer. We didn't get shut down, but we had some noise complaints. Because the people in the audience were deaf and they couldn't talk to their whoever it was. They were having a conversation with them, and the band was playing, and they thought that their conversation was more important than all the people around them enjoying the music from the band. So turning it down further. That's just funny. So, yep. There's a link up in the top of the chat. If you want to come make some music, man, come on with me. We'll play to a couple. I've already played through a few backing tracks. I don't have any real long ones left, but yeah, we'll go. Oh, look who's. Hey, y'all met this guy?
Whew.
Hey.
Hi.
Did everything come out okay?
Yeah, rapidly. That was sorry for the personal or biological emergency.
See, I thought it was an appendectomy, but it was actually just taking a shit, right?
Yes, an
shit out your
emergency
appendix.
Oh my goodness! And of course, I had to wash my hands, so now I'm trying to get dry again before I pick up the guitar.
Yeah.
I can't not wash my hands. How do you not wash your hands? It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I see people do it, and the people wonder why I don't touch anything in a public restroom. It's because I witness what people don't do in there.
Yeah. Look out.
Hallelujah. The guitar is on.
Wild Deuce.
Let me turn this down because I was in a hurry and didn't do it before. There we go. That's more gooder.
All right.
I'm actually going to grab Ruby.
Oh, nice. Does her volume knob work?
I don't know.
I want y'all
I seem to have a problem with volume knobs tonight.
All right. Yep.
No, volume knobs broke on her too.
All right. You know what? That last time I was playing along with that, I rolled the tone all the way off on my guitar and let it get that kind of brown sound thing. That was kind of neat. I enjoyed that. It was kind of fun. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got somebody waiting in the wings here.
Get
in the green room.
Man. In the green room and in here.
He might be getting a few things set up. We'll give him a chance to get things ready. The chance was above the hardware store. Wow.
The hardware store.
Keep my tone pot for that very reason. Yeah, with the tone pot rolled all the way off, I was on my neck pickup and it sounded like this. Right? And I rolled the tone all the way up. That's my neck pickup. It's like, It's kind of fun. Y'all ready to say hello to a really remarkable player? And I want to welcome aboard. Everybody say hello to Mr. Empirism.
Oh, Empirism.
Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Doing great. The 2-channel, 18 billion channel, 2-channel dude. Good Lord.
Okay. That's all working.
Yeah, Preston, that's right, man. You roll the tone knob all the way off, man, and it can give you some really cool, interesting tones. I know that, what's his name? Little guitar player from England. Eric Clapton called it the lady tone.
The lady tone.
I don't know. We should make it a rule that you have to, tonight playing, you have to turn your tone knobs all the way off, regardless. You up for that, Imp?
Yeah.
Some weird tones. So, last time we played together, I pulled up a track and I gave everybody bad advice on it. And I'd like to play that one again. And I'm just going to keep my damn mouth shut. The woman tone, that's it.
Tone. GV knows.
You got to be playing a Les Paul to have that. And I think Imp's about as close to a Les Paul as we got right now. That is a white Falcon, is it not? No.
This is X-Tone ESP Paramount series. Yeah.
Okay. I may have to get out my Les Paul just to get see what happens.
Well, we've got 3 different manufacturers represented right now, so that's kind of nice, you know.
Yeah, you got to represent.
We got your Ibby, we got the Strat, and we got the Gibson-ish style. Yeah.
What is the name? Tell me the brand name of that guitar one more time.
ESP.
It's an ESP.
Yes.
Yeah, X-Stone Paramount series.
Yeah. Wow. That is a
I think
really cool.
they do not make these anymore. So
I have never seen one in person. I don't think. And I worked at Guitar Center. What year was that thing made? How old is that guitar?
I'm not pretty sure, but it's around 2000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not terribly
Penguin
old.
like it.
Old enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark Tanner's
It's
out
a handmade in Japan.
It's beautiful.
Welcome, Mark. Oh. Everybody's saying hello. Nice. Well, here's something I could throw out there, and that is, Richard, if you have a backing track that you would like to introduce that you've played along with, I think we should be able to do that.
Yes, I can. Let me make sure I'm bringing up the right one.
Bring up the left one.
Right.
We have no idea what we're in for, Imp.
No, not a clue. Let me unmute it. We'll see if this is the right one, because I can't read the thing. This is a pretty cool one. It is, I believe, in B minor.
Oh yeah, I love B minor.
See, I knew another reason to like Imp, because he likes the good keys. He likes the good keys.
B minor is like candy, you know.
All right, tell me, can you hear this? Okay, hey, don't, no, quit stealing my mouse. There we go.
Yep, there we go. Here we go. I hear it.
Good? Fine?
There we go. Take it for a ride, Imp.
Take it, Imp.
Hey, John.
Okay. That's the end of that.
Start that one over, damn it.
Okay.
Take it for a ride, Richard. That's all you. Keep
Damn,
going.
it was fun, bro. Yeah.
That's a great backing track, man.
Well, let me tell you where that
short-
backing track came from. That backing track came from Kinger's music. He made that backing track. It's
Oh
in it.
man, Ginger
Oh,
is awesome.
shit.
Yeah, that's why when you said one that you play to a lot, I play to this thing all the time. I love this backing track. It's so
Oh
much
my,
fun.
that was
So many things you can do over it. I mean, it's a super simple. I mean, it's not a lot of changes in it, but you can get crazy. You can get slow.
one
you
of the best soundtracks. Are simple. Yeah.
That is the tempo is really nice.
Yeah.
And you know, you can roll it again, man.
All right, I can do that.
Keep
So
riding
take
it.
more. So
All right.
I like it. Kingers. Original music. I love
Yeah,
it.
all this is original now.
Nice. Here we go. You can't mute your channel, Richard. If you mute your channel, the whole thing. No practice time for you.
That's it. You ready?
Yeah.
It'll start over again if I just let
Yeah.
it play. Here it comes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Kinger.
that's a great track. Kinger did
I gotta
a great
get that,
job.
dude. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a fun. That's a fun one. The tempo on that one, and it's just so. I mean, it's this.
Yeah.
Pretty
It
simple.
He sent that to me almost a year ago now, and I didn't do much with it for the first 6 months or so, but then... That's not me, is it? Oh, okay, good.
Karen
Is there-
stepped on the wrong pedal. It's like he's got 8,000 buttons he can push, and you just hit the.
Yeah, it's just been a fun track, and he just did it, like, it goes, I don't know, 8 or 10 times in a continuous thing. It just starts over again, so it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, and you know what you could do with that, rather than you could, like what I did tonight with that one that I did the loop.
Yeah.
Like you could, where it just stops, so you could just highlight that whole track. In the timeline and hit the loop button up on next to your play button, and you could loop that thing and play that and never have a break in it. So just
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know.
I'll have to try that out next time I set that up.
man,
So,
that was a really cool.
And I just
cool
select
backing
the
track.
part of the track
Yeah.
that I want to
It
loop before I do that, huh?
Huge
Yeah.
Blobstock Ginger.
Yeah, Kingers, my compliments, man. That was really super cool track. So Amp, what you been up to? You record anything super cool lately, or how's that going?
Well, some, yeah,
Some.
some.
So,
I haven't. Well,
I didn't prepare them, so just a minute.
yeah, you release quite a bit of music on your channel. As far as I can see that you release something quite often.
Yeah,
seems like
it's about one per week or so.
one a week.
1 a week or 2
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
But mostly jams and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you want to use this one? It's in A minor.
Let's try it. Go ahead and take it.
Still want it going on or wait chance? How it is?
Sounds great.
Do with chance or
Yeah, absolutely, man. I saw Crangus was here, so I had to do some chug.
I didn't notice Crangus come in. Yeah, sorry.
that was so cool.
It is. I love
you guys
Crangus.
did awesome.
Yeah, beautiful
Oh,
tone.
that's a good tone right there. Oh, yeah.
Damn fun.
Jeez, yeah.
Nobody ever played them but me.
Well, Amp, I don't know if you've heard of it, but there's a guy, he's got a channel called OU812, right? And-
all right.
And John, I don't know if you can post a link in the, I'll find his link. Well, we'll move on and play along with another one. I'll find his link and I'll put it I'll send you a private message. And you should sub, because he does this on his channel, and some of the dudes in there are fucking amazing guitar.
Yeah.
John DeShane in the chat. I don't know if you're seeing the chat going by, but he plays. He's a co-host of the show, and that dude is one hell of a player. So I think you would be a welcome.
So I'll check it out.
They do a stream. He does a stream on Sundays. He did one like this afternoon at 2:00 my time. I don't know. What time of day is it where you are? What?
It's
Like-
8 a.m. now.
8 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah. So that would have been like
dark 30 for him.
yeah.
That's the problem.
There you go. There's a link to his channel and and
Thanks, Mark.
yeah, thank you for doing that, Mark. I appreciate it. And there's a link in the let's get us all up here again. There's a link in the top, pinned up to the top of the chat if anybody wants to come in and play. And I can't believe you're playing guitar before 8 o'clock or before 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's like a sin. So it's illegal in the United States, I think.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I'm glad you're able to be here.
Absolutely.
And
I'll soon go to work, but yeah, this is always fun.
better have good tone. That's
Quentin James. Yeah, I think Empy's got that covered.
Yeah, there are no, and that's the thing, man. You go in there and you hear a lot of really cool guitar tones, and guys are playing through some really badass guitar rigs. John's doing a wet, dry, wet thing, and I don't even know what amps he's playing, but Jesus. And then the host, Ryan, he's playing through like, I don't know if he's got 350, 150 heads up there with a wet, dry, wet thing, and he's got all of Eddie Van Halen's gear. Like, when he hits a chord, you're like, oh, dude, that's Eddie. It's amazing. So, yeah. Let's see, 6A. Oh, yeah. There you go.
You're watching my fingers touch. Gran, just close your eyes. It'll hurt you.
Yeah,
Not even coffee time.
Yeah, but Hugh, you got to get up and go to work anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, really no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. I could do this on a laptop, god damn it, and have the same tone. It sucks. It's terrible.
I've actually changed amplifiers 3 times tonight.
Yeah. You were using were you using a synth
Yeah.
plug-in on that? Yeah, I thought I heard that, dude. That was, cool.
One of the presets from one of the artists in Rebay has one that's pretty good with the synth. With the synth.
Proof
That's
that
good.
they aren't all like that, man. This one, the only way you know what it is if you pull the neck off of it, and it just has a 570 on it. That's it.
Yeah.
This is way back in the day. I think he's talking about the Ibanez serial product numbers, something like that. Or is that what Quentin's playing through?
I have one Ibanez from 90s or something.
Yeah.
It's damn old. Yeah. RX series.
PE doesn't have.
This is my sad 05.
There it is.
Someday I'll get brave enough to rewire the new switch and solder everything back together. I miss it. I really do. This is such a cool guitar. It doesn't weigh anything. I swear to God, it weighs 2 pounds compared to her. Boy, Ruby's a chunk.
Yep. Hell, these
Well,
old
and so is the
RGs.
Epiphone for that matter. They're both 9-10 pounds. They're big fat guitars.
Yeah. I don't play this one very often, but man, this thing is fast. Holy shit.
That's how
I can play.
that's how that is. That Ibanez is just. Yeah, that'll be my tapping guitar someday.
Yeah.
Do you want
tapping.
to try some doom metal?
Try something. Here we go. We'll let
This
you
is
take it.
an A minor too. Yeah.
Okay. Same key.
Same key, A minor.
That's fine. Oh, nice. Very nice, man. That was cool. Cool track.
That was awesome. Yeah, that's a cool track. These are your tracks, MP? These are your backing tracks that you made?
I can play other than mine tracks. I have no setup for playing anything but my own. I can do
great.
any backing tracks from anywhere. It's all recorded to loop, you know. Yeah.
This week because of this show that I call it a show because of this live being able to jam live now because of my new machine, I've started to record some backing tracks.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah.
It's fairly easy to make them, especially something like that ultimately just loop stuff. And if people are soloing to it, as long as it has a little bit of life and a good groove, they will work.
Yeah, looping is a bit different thing than composing.
Yeah.
You can't make it full of sounds and do some weird tricks and stuff.
Yeah, you got to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right. Right.
My electric bills are not big, actually.
Right. Yeah. So is at your place there, Imp, is everything there ready to go? Like if you just grab something right now, you could play anything and it would work. Is that correct?
Yeah, when I power them up.
Okay. All right.
These are couple setups actually. When I have everything on, then these control everything.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, then I go to this table. It's a more like DOLS thing that I just use the equipment here.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool because you were playing a keyboard on one side of the room, then you're playing one on the other side, then you're playing some guitar, then you're playing a little that touchpad. And that man, dude.
Positioning is everything.
Yeah. Well, and 6 hours ago, Hugh, there was one on OU 812. Was it 6 hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it got over at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Look up OU 812. Be sure to do that. There was a link posted to him.
Mark Tanner posted a link earlier.
Yeah, it might be far enough back in the chat. Actually, gifted guitar. Would play along with Gumball. Right. Okay, that's a good guitar player. Lord. Yeah. That, I agree.
Someone should. Yes.
Well, yeah, maybe when I can speak English more properly.
Yeah. Yeah, Preston, man, I would love to get you on sometime to play along with some of this stuff. I mean, you don't claim to be a lead guitarist, but neither do I, and Richard's learning. I mean, that's all he knows how to do is
six strings on the guitar. It's got 6 strings.
You can bend them. Right.
That technique that Mark sent me, though, thank you, Mark. That's gonna move me along quite a bit.
Yeah.
That diagonal pentatonic, and then learning the octaves.
One thing I can recommend, Richard, look for relative scales. Yeah, look for them.
Absolutely, that's great advice. Then I can play in different different voices.
Yeah. After that, you have whole neck to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole diagonal thing in the blues, man. That's an interesting thing. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty dry. I mean, I just totally went diagonally across the fingerboard, and that would work if you're playing the blues. Blues in G. something like that. You know, a totally diagonal motion across. I mean, that's not what they were talking about in that one. Not necessarily what they were talking about in that video, but
it makes me move around the neck more, and the octaving will make me learn the notes. And once I get that far, then I'll be able to have a lot more freedom, because then, like Impy is saying, learn the relative scales.
Yeah.
Because then I can go, I know that scale because it's the relative of this one.
Shapes are everything, you know. Shapes are really important when you practice this thing. I tend to skip 2 and 4th position of those 5 shapes and extend them, and when you learn them, then you can just learn 1, 3rd and 5th from major and minor.
Right.
And after that you can go whatever way you want it in neck, you know.
Yeah.
3-2 pattern, 3 in 1 position. Let's see, what is this? 3-2 pattern, 3 in 1 position, slide, and 2 more.
Yeah, from whatever your root note is, you're moving up 3, then down a string and up 2. So it's kind of, and then you can continue that on. It's a neat little lesson, and you would go, "Oh, that's so simple." I'm going, "That's fucking magic."
To me back in the day.
Yeah. So. That's kind of an odd sounding scale. I'm just doing I'm trying to mimic what he said right there. 3-2 pattern. 3 in 1 position. What's that? 3 notes, 3 frets.
Yeah, 3 frets. You skip it a fret. You'd start on your root of G.
So 3 frets.
And
I'm
then
trying to.
Yeah, not 3 in a row. 3 skipped frets. Yeah, 1, 3, 4. That's the idea, but
not to watch them. I probably do that shit all the time.
You probably do.
It's called.
For me, it was
playing the damn blue skip. Yeah. Well,
hey guys, I got to head off to work and stuff like
understood.
that. Thanks for this, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining in, Amp. I'm glad you could make it today. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Always a pleasure.
See ya. Peace, brother.
See ya. Very cool.
All right.
I always like it when he comes in.
Yep. Wow. He does some amazing stuff with those keys and things, man. And I looked at one of those little.
So did I.
I don't even know what the fuck they're called. Really, it's a synthesizer of some kind.
Yeah,
but I was like, oh boy,
I got the thing in there, and I've got it bookmarked. It's not that expensive. I've spent a lot more on stuff that's not as cool.
Yeah. I bought stuff that's way more expensive, and it was fucked up.
4 slide 3, next string up. Yeah, I can't do that in my head, but this is something Preston does that's similar. But he goes 4 and then a slide and then I don't know. It makes my brain hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting because as long as I've been playing and all the stuff that I do and all the improvisation that I can hang with, if I would slow down a little bit and learn some of this, what I don't know if we consider it, nothing is beginner shit on the guitar. I mean, nothing is beginner stuff.
You just build on it and you use the same things for the entire time you play the guitar. They just become more intricate in the way you put them together. But
yeah. Well, tonight was a really fun jam. Thank you for coming along for the ride, Richard, and putting your
super fun time,
wearing your heart on your sleeve, and putting your neck out there to play solos. And we all got to be willing to hit a bad note in front of people.
It was scarier the first time than it was this time. This was a lot less scary. And by the time we do it a couple more times, I just won't give a fuck what the people in the audience think anymore. Or as far as worrying about hitting that bad note and them going, oh, I'm not going to listen to this garbage anymore. Click.
Right. You know. I better go. And, you know, one thing I did, just that I know I did tonight, there was a progression in B minor. The whole progression's B minor. And I played the death note in that, which is the worst thing any guitar player can do, is play the major third over a minor chord progression. The death note, man. I was like, oh, dude, you dumbass.
It's the worst one. It's the worst one. It goes, ah!
Yeah, it's like, oops. That's not even an oops. Bury my head in a hole, man.
Oh, yeah. But that's just it. You hit that sour note, and then it's over, and you just move on. And
moved on.
And like I said, the first time was really scary. This was not nearly as scary this time.
Yeah, and you did a really great job tonight. And, you know, there's a lot of folks here. Great Vanzini. Let's see. There were a bunch of people that have said how much they've watched you improve. You put yourself out there, and people get to see you play and learn. Mm-hmm. You know, Vanzini's been watching. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has been. He has been, and he's like you. He's been encouraged. Well, everybody out there has encouraged me through this whole thing. You know, my biggest thing really in the beginning is play it 3 times loud.
Right.
The biggest thing for me has been to just get into a habit of doing it every day or playing. Like, now I pick up my guitar. Like, it was hard this weekend going to sit on the dog because I couldn't just pick up my guitar 18 times a day and play it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get to do my regular practice stuff. I didn't have any of my backing tracks or stuff that I play along with. It was way different. So we're looking for alternatives for future things. I got to figure out a way to cart my gear with me, get it working all on my laptop, and you know, it's
my new computer's about that big.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Man. And your iPad, you should be able to put some stuff on that. Although being able to play your guitar through that, I don't know how you.
I can't. I want to get an iRig anyway. The newest edition of the iRig will work with many things. It's not just an Apple thing. But I'm going to get that, and that'll go perfectly with my iPad. And then I will be able to like if I was at my friend's house and I wanted to participate in this from there, I could use the iRig on the iPad to do that.
Exactly. Yeah,
it would work perfectly.
Plug right into it. Yep.
Plug right into it. I got my amp sims in GarageBand or whatever. I've got ToneX and a whole bunch of shit. So that's no problem. I just got to get the iRig. It's just I'm waiting for them to come down in price. I don't have to have one right this second. So when they've come down a little bit, then don't go anywhere. Right, Cranges? Fair enough. You're right. Yeah. If I just don't leave, I'll always have everything here.
And you know,
we gotta get
Richard,
DOA up here.
I have a Scarlett 2i2 and a laptop. Yeah. And anytime I travel, if I go to Portland or if I go up when I went on vacation last summer, my laptop and my my 2i2 went with me, and it was so simple. And I keep my my laptop is the same operating system as this computer I have here. And everything that's on this computer is on that laptop. I don't have to use a little thumb drive verification thing to use software. It's all on there. So it's I've got my setup is pretty simple to take and move.
I'm not sure. I'll have to bring mine up and see what all's set up on there, because I did set up some stuff. I know Archetype Nolly is on there. I know that iLock is on there, but I don't know past that. I don't really remember what all I had and what I didn't. But the problem is this thing here is not. It's not very big, but I gotta take so many cables and wires, and I need a power supply and a bunch. It's like it just goes on and on and on. If I could just plug it all into the laptop and just plug my guitar into this, it wouldn't be so bad. But it doesn't work that way. This got to have an external power because there's the USB on the laptop doesn't have
what
enough.
Is that?
This is a USB 96. Whoops.
There you are. So it's a PreSonus, yeah.
Yeah, PreSonus.
Let me see the back of it. Flip it around. So you got a headphone jack, 2 outputs.
Yep,
And you got
MIDI.
a bunch of MIDI. Yeah.
Yep.
And you know,
the
dude.
problem is that it won't run right off of just the computer's 5-volt power supply. It requires more. So it's USB powered. That's great. This is USB powered. But on my laptop, it's not enough juice to
won't
make
do
it
it.
go. I have to have an external power supply of some sort to use with it.
Well, that's a
It's
fucking
just
bummer.
another piece of equipment. It's a great piece of equipment. It's a fucking great piece of equipment.
Right.
But there's another $100 fucking dollars that I didn't need to spend because I didn't ask enough questions and do enough research.
Bluetooth guitar transmitter. Yeah. Wait for latency.
Yeah.
Right.
I do have the little low Luxus thing. Yeah, the NUX Pocket Port. Yes, I've been looking at real close at the Nux ones, and also the new Nux one. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, I've been looking at them. It's just a matter of this. The iRig is the cheapest right now, and that's why I looked at the iRig. But you can use it with a PC or with a Android or with the Apple. It doesn't care anymore. iRigs for a lot of stuff now. Hey, look at that. Conspiracy.
Clay, how you doing, man? Dude, I hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well and everybody's hanging in there. I know you went through some pretty serious shit recently, dude. My heart's with you. I haven't stopped thinking about you, man. So, yeah, it's good to see everybody. Jesus, thanks for stopping in tonight. I saw you earlier, been doing the old lurk thing. That's cool. Love to have you on.
He's
we
doing this.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Dude, you should see some of these dudes at OU812's place. Holy
I watch
shit.
them. I watch
Dude.
them. I watch DOA
What's
when
that?
I can stay up that late. Holy
What's
crap,
that shit
guy's
these
in
guys
there now.
the guys are doing the I don't have that technique. I don't know if you might have to hold your finger and you're picking your between your almost. I can almost do it.
Almost do it. Just
Not
need a
any
little
kind of
practice,
time.
Marshall.
Yeah, now I need to spend a couple hours working on that. I'll be okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The fingers.
That's just crazy stuff. That finger work. I like the idea of tapping, but I don't know where I live. What I like to play, I'm not sure tapping is something I'll ever need to be really good at.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, and you know, the style of music that you enjoy. I don't think you probably listen to a ton of music that has finger tapping in it. You know.
No, I don't. I hear more finger tapping when you play together with me than I do with anything else. The little bit that you do. You know. Yeah. It's just I live in the blues and I'm happy playing singles and what do you call the two notes together that I hate the word double stops or double stops. I understand why people want to call them double stops, but in my world that is still a fucking chord. It's just a 2-note chord. It's not a stop nothing. It's a chord. It's not a triad.
You can stop it though, right?
Yes, you can. I know. Just think of it as a chord because to me, I'm trying to make it harmonize and mesh with another note. So a double stop is still a chord, even if it's a discordant one and sounds, you know, that off note that you do in the blues, that kind of sound. And I can't do it with my mouth. You know? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. That's a double stop.
Yes, it is. And it's a chord too, damn it.
But the cool way to do it is to do the minor second, or flatted 9, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, everything should sound. That's almost painful. That's painful. Oh, you can't feel that.
Too bad. It's amazing that Robert Johnson never did stuff like that. Not never say never or always, but you don't hear a lot of that,
right. Exactly.
the darkness in his playing.
If that Cran just got my
Right.
back, thank you, Cran.
Yeah, good man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
There you go. Falker says it's a chord. It's a chord, damn it. That was kind of a cool one.
That is kind of good.
Got a chord going there. I got a ducker on my voice, but... Well, Richard, we should probably say goodnight.
Yeah, probably should. I need to get my bed cleaned off so I can actually go to sleep at some point tonight. It's got a couple guitars on it and a bowl from my cereal and, stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll find a spot. There's always the floor.
Right there. Yeah, this is true. This is true. No, I've got places for my guitars now to sit safely. They're not always hung up, but they do sit safely. They've got their little can't fall overs and stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't use that damn... I don't like that three-legged thing I had. That thing is just... I knocked it over so many times.
The guitar stand?
The guitar stand, yeah. The cheap ones, you get them everywhere for, $10 or whatever. They work. They hold the guitar, but they are not stable by any stretch.
Yeah. Well, and I generally do not allow any instrument that I own to be put in a horseshoe style. I call them horseshoe style guitar stands. Mm-hmm. Those things are the demise of fucking countless guitars being broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I work
think that's
on them.
Similar to what I'm thinking. I think you're talking about what I have. It's all put away.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna dig it out right now, but
I don't even own one. They are not allowed in my fucking house, and I ain't kidding. Bring one over here. You can put it in my Hercules stand right here, but you ain't putting it on that. Yeah, Hercules all the way. If
I had room for it, I would
those
jump on that
things.
Hercules stand. That thing is fantastic. I love that thing.
Yeah, they ain't cheap, but we last night at our gig, I bought a triple Hercules stand for our band. And we put it up on stage with us, and everybody has a place to hang their instrument at the end of the set, and they're all in one place. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows where their shit is, and it ain't gonna fall over. It can't. You'd have to. So anyway, I avoid those things like the plague, because my SG over there on the wall has been broken 4 times because of one of those fucking stands. So. Yeah. All right, you guys.
Take care.
Get rid of your horseshoe stands. Buy Hercules. There you go. And I'm not sponsored by them, but there you go.
I am.
Richard,
I'm sponsored by everybody.
Yeah, you are. Good. They're giving you dough, man. I like it. Well, Richard, have a good night. Thanks for being with me, man.
You too, brother. Thanks for inviting me. This was fun. I'm enjoying this more and more every time.
Yeah, we're having a good time. All right, you guys. We'll see you all. Hopefully, maybe next week. We'll see what happens. We just go for it whenever we want, right?
Yeah.
Good night, Mark. Good night, Vanzini. Good night, Preston. Good night,
Mark, Preston, Hugh.
Yeah, Clay.
Jesus,
take care,
Clay.
Brother.
Fuck,
Jesus.
All the people I'm forgetting.
Boy, Amperism. Dude, he was just killer. Hugh. Yep. Nice. All right, you guys.
Super deal. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Love you all.